Hi everyone, welcome back. Hey nobodies. Hi Bob, it's good to see you in the stream. I don't know if this is your first time. Yeah, so welcome. I'm going to be working on JavaScript today as I've been doing every Friday. So I'm going to go to screencast. There. So here's the app. It should be linked in the description below. This is the app I've been working on. It's a Vue.js application. And the backend is in Node and Express, which is also in the same repository. And I have this project board on the GitHub where I'm kind of keeping track of the different things that I basically need to get done to get the MVP of this app launched and just live somewhere so people can start using it. So I have the rest of the CRUD operations in Vuex to do, and then I'm going to work on some kind of basic login and registration and endpoints for that. And then I'll probably refactor a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and push it live, which is super exciting because I've been working on this for a while. So here's the app. And hi, Ethmane. I haven't seen you in a while either. How are you? All right. I'm going to go to in view all. So this is a view of all the curricula that someone has created and their progress through their learning curriculum. So if I go in here, I have these different sections. So when I click add section, this whole form pops up where I can, add a section. But it's not saving yet. So I need to get it to save basically. And also I need to have icons that update. Like I don't know, I guess maybe a rubbish barrel and some kind of pencil for edit, like right here on each section. Yeah, so in the backend API, let's see, I have patch and delete on sections. Oh yeah, here's section. So I have get and post already on here. So it's already working. Are you saving it to a local file? DB. Yeah, I built the backend server, so I'm actually running the server right now. And yeah, it's using Mongoose as the database, NoSQL, and it's pretty simple. Let's see, because I only have one table or one, I guess, collection. So, oh yeah, not the Cedar, but in curriculum.js. So this is the only one I have. But inside of here, it's nested 3 deep because I have an array of sections. Inside of that array of sections, I have an array of resources. Yeah, because I have root level, section level, and resource level. So it is 3 deep in Mongoose. So I think this was a good database choice for what I'm doing instead of doing a bunch of joins. Can I go over that? Yeah, I was just showing the repo. So if you look in the description below, in the description below the video, you can get to my GitHub with the curriculum app. So you can see, yeah, basically there's a big README. I'll go to the README. But you can see in the README there's a lot of information and mockups about what I'm building and what I'm trying to do. And then you can look at the issues and the project board about what I'm working on now. So let me go ahead and look in my Vuex actions. Let me close the back end. So in the front end, I'm going to look. Oh, did I show you? Yeah, I have the front end running and I have the back end running. I think I just showed that. Can't remember. So here's my main Vue file. And then where's store? So in store, let's see, in not getters, in actions. count all, delete item, patch item. Okay, so I didn't put sections anywhere here. I didn't even start that last time. So here, I think I should do it before items because I have curriculum, like update the curriculum, and then I have the item level, but sections kind of goes in between. So I'm going to do async. What's the first one? I guess the first one will be post section. Yeah, post section. And then, of course, I'll get commit from that, and I'm going to pass in a payload because I have to post something. Okay, and then, so this one, okay. And then I have to figure out what I need to post. Let me go to the component, or actually in, let's see, in curriculum. So in the schema, I have name, and then I have an array of resources and an array of projects. Yeah, it's getting there. It's nice to not be talking to myself, really. That's very nice when there's people in the chat. Yes, and you can stop me if you see I'm doing something, because I'm just kind of talking out loud and kind of figuring stuff out. So if you see I'm doing something that I could do better, or you think I should be doing something different, then let me know. The idea is hopefully to make this a great usable app, so people who are learning something can keep track of their progress on here, and then we can do a lot more things with this. Okay, so yeah, so sections just has a name. I thought there was a goal there, but I guess there's no goal, which is fine because there's a goal in the curriculum. I think that's okay for now, just to have the top level. And then an array of resources, array of projects. So I guess I'll pass that all in from the component. So I'm gonna get I'll need the curriculum ID and the section ID, and the body. So it's directly in between, because when I'm updating the curriculum, I need the ID and the body. And then for this one, yeah, I also need the type and sometimes the type ID. So let's see, let me just copy this post request because it's going to be almost the same thing, which is, and then I'll just take off the end. So I don't need the type at the end. So I'll be posting to sections / actually just sections. It's hard to be human. It would be nice. We'll be robot hybrids pretty soon with brain implants, right? Oh yeah, just section. So I won't have the section ID because I haven't created it, obviously. Okay, so it will be just curriculum. Yeah. And then let me make sure I'm not doing it anywhere else. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just posting to, okay, that would be a cyborg, not a robot. Does anyone else read Isaac Asimov here? He has like the best robot series of all time, about what the future of robots could be. Payload.body false res. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some commit for a mutation here, but I'll take care of that after I get this working. Yeah, he's awesome. He's my favorite author. If you want to start with one book, of Isaac Asimov, I'd recommend starting with The End of Eternity because it's a standalone book and it's arguably his best book ever written. It's so good. Why do you recommend 404? I don't know what that is. Recommend getting 404s? I don't know. Okay, so post section, I need to import this action into whatever component I'm using. Your page about self-improvement. Is that on my website? Self-improvement. In the description. Self-improvement. I didn't think I had that in my description. I'll have to check after the video. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. I should, because it just, so now my descriptions pretty much autofill. I just write like the first paragraph of whatever the video is, and YouTube just autofills the rest. So I guess I haven't taken a look at it in a while. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look at it and see. It might be because Amazon updated some things. And all those links are to Amazon. So that page is the display curricula page. No, it's the display curriculum because that's the page where I'm just viewing one curriculum. So display curriculum. And there's a whole lot of methods here. By the way, Vue 3 came out in beta yesterday. Did everyone see that? It's exciting. I'm stoked. That means they're that much closer to the official Vue 3 launch. Yeah, it's exciting. Validations. Okay. Let me fold up these things. All right, so in methods, I need to, man, I'm going to be doing a lot in this component. So I'm going to go ahead and add the section stuff and then figure out how I can break this up. So post section, and then I'm going to have to, let's see, save edit, save item. You know, all these things seem like good names until I get like 10 functions and it's been 2 months and then I can't remember what each one was doing. Okay, add item, section name. Okay, those are for the validation. Update section removes add section. So I already have a method here for that. So this dot section form. So I don't need to pass anything in here because I'm just adding a section, and everything I need is available on state because the section won't be nested inside of anything unless I'm updating it. So I will need to call this dot post section action and pass in a payload. And what does that payload look like? It needs a curriculum ID and a body. So let me create this payload. Const payload makes me even, because I am stuck at C#. C# isn't bad. I mean, personally I didn't enjoy working in C#, but I was doing like ASP.NET, so I really haven't used .NET Core or whatever the newest one is. Okay. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I need curriculum ID, and then I'm gonna need the body, which is another object. Okay. So now I need the curriculum ID, which will be, so on data here, I already have this selected curriculum object, which has an ID property on it, so I'll just use that. So, yeah. And Vue's, oops, is it frozen? No, okay. Vue's really nice to work with too. It's a lot of fun. I think it makes the front end fun. Why isn't it? It's not, my cursor's not changing. I'm pressing I. Okay, there. Sweet. So curriculum ID will be this dot selected curriculum dot underscore ID, because that's the Mongo ID that adds underscore ID. Okay, and body will be, I'm going to make another object called body. So body, and then, so body will have to be the name of the curriculum. It's going to have to be the form items that sitting in the back end. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I oscillate. Like I was doing something earlier with trying to get CSS to work. I think that's the most frustrating thing for me about the front end is page layout. If I didn't have to worry about page layout on the front end, I would love to do front end, I think. Yeah, I thought you said you were the only front end dev at your company, so that surprises me that you're doing so much front end, or you're doing so much back end. Okay, I need to figure out. So const body, and what was I getting? Oh yeah, the form item. So the form is, it's in here in this create form, but I'm calling that form from here. So it's going through sections. Okay, and then projects. Okay, resource.name, v icon. Do I not have any inputs in here? No, I don't. So I'm looping through. Okay, those are the other. Oh, that's right. So I think what it is, yeah, I have this one single form section. That's right, because these are these are just the sections displaying, and then this is the form. So that comes from here. Oh, right. You said they're internal. Yeah, you don't need internal stuff to be as flashy. Because when we're building like client applications, I feel like the majority of the work is on the front end because we clean up the back end stuff pretty, not quickly, but like a lot faster. And then it seems like we're just stuck with months of front end work. Let's see. Okay. So I have, okay, these are the add items. So where is all this data going? And let's see, V model. Section.goal.model. Oh, right. So this is actually modeling up to here because that $ model comes from the validation library. So I'm getting everything modeled here. And let me just check that in my Vue Dev Tools where it's going from here. main driven force for not have Vue whatsoever is to have nice reusable code and automated package linking. Oh, yeah, sometimes it's hard to switch back and forth. So you're saying that, oh, for having any Vue. I thought you said for not having Vue. Yeah, that makes sense. Plus, I feel like Vue is simple and quick because there's not a lot of setup or overhead or pretty much anything. Not anything, but yeah, I'm biased. I just really like Vue a lot. The app. Okay. Content. So it should be mapping here. And so I have this computed. Let me see. Can I zoom in? It says Vue DevTools doesn't zoom in. I don't know why. Oh well, I hope you can see it. Anyway, I have this $ Vue object in computed. And oh yeah, temp section, and then I have all of the new. Yeah, so I don't know why I have goal here and then I don't have it in the database. So since it's everywhere on my front end already, I might as well just add it here. I probably had it here and then I took it out maybe. So yeah, let me just copy it. So goal, and then yeah, that's just a string. It's not required, so I'll just leave that. All right. And so now it's mapping to goal, name, and then I just need the projects list and the resources list, anything they've added so far. And that's on the $V temp section. Yeah, so in display curriculum, add section. So I guess I should, oh, let me pull those parts off of it first. So const, oh, what is it? Name, goal, and resources, projects. Okay. Yeah, I know. I hear about TypeScript every stream. And I'm pulling this off of this $V temp section. Or I guess I can just do it because I have temp section here now. So I can just pull it off of here. I don't think I need to go through because I think it'll have the same thing as the validator does. So, but later I'm going to want to check these through the validator. So anyway, I think they're modeling to the same values. So this .temp section, yeah, I think that's it. Let me just see. Oh, I saved. So let me add a section again. So let me see. Temp section. Yeah, so I have it here. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, Emmy. So this live stream, I guess it'll be on my channel in perpetuity. Yeah, unless YouTube took it down for some reason. But all of my previous live streams are on my channel too. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. And then I just put them here. So name, goal, resources, projects. So actually goal I'll do, because everything else is required. So, or I wonder if there's is there a default value for goal? Like an empty string? Where is it? Temp section. Yeah, okay, so I'll just leave it alone because there will be a default if they don't enter anything. Okay, and then I'll have to do checking later. Or I already have a validator, so, but there's probably more validation I need to do. Okay, so I have body, I have the curriculum ID, posting, so this dot show section form. Oh, okay. So, oh, okay, this one is showing the section form, but I need to update it. So I'll do save section. I'll have to make another method here. So save section, and then, oops, yeah, and then okay, so that's good. And then I'll have to hook up save section. Oh, okay, that's weird. I think I paused for a couple seconds at the beginning of the stream because it seems like my software doesn't tell me that I'm streaming right away. But maybe I'll pause for 10 seconds. I think I just say hi at the beginning, so you probably didn't miss anything. Or maybe I did say hi to you. Okay, so I have save section now. Now I need to hook this up to that button. So when you click, oh, the button went away. So when you click add section, it has to run this save section function. So let me add it to, oh, save section button is in this file. Oh, sweet. Oh, no, it's not. It's in, oh, that's still add section. What is add section doing there? I have no button to save this. Oh, I need to change this to save section after. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to do a v if there. So I'll do another v button, vtn. vtn. I enjoyed, so I published a Vue video, save section, about Vue Utensils, which is a really cool Vue.js component library that, yeah, I think there are a lot of good ideas with it. So I published a video this week on that, and I had so much fun doing it. So now I'm planning on just going down the line and doing one on every single Vue component library. Awesome. How did you like the format of that video? It was kind of me breaking down the library and accessibility and how all that worked. So I'll need an on click on this too. So let's see, an at click equals save section, and then awesome. Glad to hear it was useful. Okay, yank the primary. I'll just keep it the primary color. And then I need a v-if here. So what is that Boolean I'm setting? Okay, so for add section, it's this dot show section form. So I'm gonna have to check. So I'll do a v-if here. So v-if, no, there's no this in the template. So Okay. Yeah, it wasn't a code along. Usually in the past I've done code alongs, but this was more like I already wrote the code and now I'm just explaining the library and different nuances of it. Because I figured the code is on GitHub so you can look through it. Um, so I kind of liked doing that rather than just typing on the screen in front of everyone. I mean, that's what I'm doing now, but if I have to edit a video, I think I enjoy it more if I'm explaining things and showing kind of what I learned about it. Um, okay, so if show section form is true, um, no. So this will be if it's false, show add section. If it's true, so I'm gonna put the v else here. So v else there. Hey Jared, how are you doing? All right. So I have add section and save section now. Let me see if that works. Okay, add section. Oh yeah, sweet, I have save section. It's a little bit smushed at the bottom, but okay, so that should give me an error, or it didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I won't see it in here because I'm not um, running a mutation. Yeah, I think that library is great for that. YouTube streams aren't as fun. I have like a million Twitch emotes this month. Yeah, thanks. So I have looked onto streaming on multiple platforms, but there's more software that I need for it. But eventually, is it responsive? So I haven't done much. So let me get into DevTools. I haven't specifically styled everything to be responsive, but I've looked at it a couple times, and just because I'm using a framework, it's uh, sort of responsive. So, and yeah, so it's pretty good. I think mobile sizes, yeah, it looks okay. There isn't a lot going on right now. Oh, cool! It looks better than I thought. Sweet. Oh, right. I didn't think about that. Um, oh, I have to exit this. YouTube says they're working on it, or they some kind of message popped up about it. So, it's definitely better because before it was like a 30-second delay on the streams. Now it's only a few seconds. So, okay. So now I have this add section. Oh, add another section. Oh, I'm in the wrong page now. Let me go back here. Okay, so add section here. Shrug, okay. Name, and let me see. Okay, so I hit save section. Of course, I'm not doing anything else with it now. So let me go into my REST client and see. So HTTP localhost 5000 / API / v1 / curricula, and then yeah, let me just make sure get request works. Okay, so I have a get request. Oh yeah, if I'm going to be sending a post request, I need to set the content type header. So content type application JSON. All right, so now I can do curricula / curriculum ID. So I'll take this ID. sections. Wait, I'm looking at the sections. So I'm actually not sure if those last sections added. We'll see. Hi, Robbie. Yeah, I am. Thanks, nobodies. It's in the same repo, actually, if you check it out. /sections. Okay, so I have 2 sections here. So let me see, let me post. And all I need to do, I'll just put a name. So test section and a resources array, which I'm just going to have as an empty array now. And projects, which is also an empty array. Okay. So I posted and it gave me back. That's good. It's very good. Okay. And now let me try to, oh yeah, it gave me the Mongo ID, so that means it created it. So now if I get on sections, okay, so now, good, I've made sure this is working, and actually it saved my last one too. I didn't see this before. It saved my last one from the front end. So the front end post is working. So if I go back into view all, this is the page where it pulls it fresh from the database because I don't have it pulling on this page yet. Yeah, and now if I view this, it has all of the sections. All right. So next, I need to have a mutation so that, you know, I don't have to go back out to this page to get the updates here. I want to push the update on the front end right away. So in my action right here, I need to commit a mutation. So let's see, what should I call this? Let me do commit save section, post section. Wait 1 second, let me make sure this is right. Yeah, this .post section payload. Okay, so commit save section, and this needs to be in quotes. And then I need to pass in the payload. So I think I'll need the ID, the Mongo ID, because if I want to perform CRUD operations on the section, I'll need the Mongo ID, which is going to come back to me from the response actually. So I'm going to just pass in response.body. But I'll also need the curriculum ID. So just like I'm doing here, I'm just adding it onto the payload and passing it. So yeah, I don't think I shouldn't be updating a parameter though. That feels dirty. Maybe I'll just call it something else. So let's say let well, I have res here coming back, so I have res.body. Let me just say updated payload, or I really don't know what to call it. I probably change the name later. Let's see. Updated payload equals just, oh, payload's an object. Let me make a copy of it. So payload, and then updated payload dot body equals res dot body. So I'm overwriting payload. I'm overwriting the body and payload basically. Is this spelled differently? Updated. Oh, update. Okay, so updated payload. And then I'll pass in updated payload. Cool. So now I need mutations. I need to make that mutation. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I'm new to Vue. Yeah, if you, like Jared said, the docs are really good for Vue. Also, if you go to the Free Code Camp YouTube channel, I have a 3-hour Vue.js intro video that I posted there. So, okay, I need to make a mutation. So my mutation is called save section. No, I should call it update. All my other ones are update or upsert. Upsert. Oh, because I'm doing one mutation for all 3 of these. That's why it's called upsert. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do, oops. Let's call it update section for right now. All right, so in mutations, I'm going to do, let me see. So after update curriculum, which I guess I'm not using yet. So I'll do update section and then state payload. Okay. What the heck is upsert? Upsert is insert or update, basically. It's something, I don't know, I feel like it's used a lot as I consult at different companies. I learned it from working at consulting companies, and we always called things upsert. It's too generic. No, it's not the opposite of an insert. It's an insert or update, but in the same function. Okay, I'll rethink my naming conventions. Sounds confusing. All right. I've been calling it this for 5 years now. So, 4 years. I don't know how many years, but a long time. If you have any other good ideas, maybe I'll change it. Also, this function is kind of long, so I'm not sure I'm doing the best things, but I'm not going to look at it right now. So update section, what do I want to do? So I need to get first I need to get the payload. So I'm going to copy this and update it. So let me see. Payload, so I'm not passing in the section ID individually. I mean, it'll be on the body. So I need that. And the curriculum ID. I'll have those 2 things. So yes, that's it. Thanks, Jared. Okay, so got completely distracted. Update section. Okay, so I have update section. I pass it the payload. Now I need to find the section. So, okay, so here I'm finding it basically by the ID. So that's what I need to do here. So I need to find the curriculum and then I find the section. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm finding each individual piece here, basically, because I'm getting the index of each one. All right. I guess that's okay for now. Simply name it add or update. See, that sounds intuitive now, but I've never thought about that before. So, yeah. That's funny. Okay, S index. Oh, that's section index, yeah. So I get the curriculum index and then I use that to find the section index. And then I have to add, actually I don't need the section index because I'm just appending a new section. All I need is the curriculum index and then I just push a new section to it. So I can now I have access to state. So I can say state.curricula and then this index, so the index value. Start with either set or toggle. Yeah, I don't think I have a well thought out naming convention for mutations. I'm going to have to look at your repos, Jared, and copy some of your conventions. Maybe I need to rethink it. C index. Oh yeah, dot sections dot push. So I'll push a new section onto this and it will be whatever's in body. That will be the new section. So this should work. Let me see if it does work. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't broken up my mutations yet. Or my actions or anything. They're all in the same file. I will probably have to make modules for each one of these as I do more things or break them up somehow. And also this component needs some help. Needs some help with all these methods. Maybe in another component or render list or something. Yeah, so let me try this again. So I'll just go back here. I have 4 sections. I'll add a section. Testing mutations. I won't put anything else in here for right now. I'll just save it. I pressed save. Let me see if the mutation even went. Vuex. Weird. I got update curricula. And it's the payload was 2. How did that happen? Oh, I think that's from out here. Let me get rid of those. So I'll go here. Yeah. Wait, Vuex5 is... Oh, right, you said that before. They're combining mutations and actions. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, coming from Flux and Redux and whatever else to this. Okay, so it's here, but I have to go back out again. Why isn't it saving? So soon, TM, yeah. And this update, so update section, let's see. So it's definitely making the call here. My network, let's see. Curricula response. Okay, so it has 5 in there. And then, am I just calling completely the wrong thing? Let me see. The separation is an arbitrary construct. Yeah, I guess I would have to think about it more. I think that the reason I like it is probably just because I'm so used to it. You're probably right that there's no actual reason to have them separate. It would be much easier to teach people though. I'll just call this section 6. Okay. So let's see. Why isn't this? Oh, okay. So there's an error in my mutation. So is it like for clear code? I think everyone just kind of adopted it from Redux, that there was that pattern on the front end. And then people just had that same pattern after that. State curricula section. Wait, what is it saying? Oh, is undefined. Oh, because I need sections to be plural in that mutation. Dot section. There is no dot section because it's an array sections. So this should work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Redux was difficult to explain to people. But now, I mean, even React is moving away from it because with context, with that internal API, you're supposed to be able to use that instead of external state management like Redux. Okay, so I'll call this section 7. And now I'll save. Oh, come on. Where is it though? How come it didn't show? What's going on? State value. Set thing. Yeah. Any tips about teaching code? Oh, awesome. Be patient. Yeah. Good luck. Sometimes it's hard to teach your significant other things. Update section, curriculum ID. Oh, body is undefined. Why is body undefined? She is so explosive. Oh, it's not very nice. I guess if it's true. So, okay, res.body. Oh, res.data. That's the Mongo thing, right? Res.data? Or the, what am I talking about? The way that Node is returning the data. Let me see in network. Oh, now it's not working at all. What did I do? Section is null. Okay, let me go back out here. All right, going into here. That's good. And now I'll do section 8 and save. And it's not working. Let me see. Okay, so in my network, post is working, right? So I have my response. I get that back. And oh, right. Okay, so I think um so Gwen, try to resolve. No, the problem is with my Firefox installation. So I still have to go back and resolve it. Basically, I think I just need to uninstall Firefox from everywhere and just install a fresh one. Because it keeps opening up these new Firefoxes in perpetuity, and it's really frustrating. But the debugger actually does work, but then I have to keep opening these new Firefoxes. So I did get it working after that other stream. Okay, so I have this returned. So I think I just don't need this res.data, right? Let me see what's coming into the mutation. So I have update section. This body, oh, the body object is fine in the mutation now. Okay, so res.data did work. And then the state should be that, close the snack bar. So will this zoom in? How come I can't get my Vue DevTools to zoom in? Does anyone know? Yeah, and the thing is, so the VS Code DevTools work fine for Python. Of course, that doesn't use my browser, but okay, so I have comprehensive, yeah, this one. So sections. So I have section 8 here. So why isn't it updating? Oh yeah, what was it? What was the thing we had to do last time? Why the array wouldn't update? We had to fix something so it would update. Nobody's. Do you remember what that was? Because basically, state is updating in Vuex, so everything's working properly, but the DOM isn't updating here. Vue.set. Was that what we did? Where are we doing that at? Oh yeah, Vue.set. Okay. So, where am I doing that? .set. Let me see. .set. Mongoose.set. .settings. Oh, splice is what we're doing. Or you can reference the index in the DOM. Caveat. Okay. I think we talked about Vue.set, but we ended up doing splice. Yeah, okay, that's the splice. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just do splice of 0. I mean, yeah, I won't remove anything, but I can use splice without removing anything. Okay. So sections dot splice. And then I can so why wouldn't push work though? It seemed like push should work. Why wouldn't push work but splice will work? I was just pushing though. Yeah, I was pushing here. So sections.push. Yeah, because it's an array. So anyway, the dot splice, and then let me get the const len, the length of the array, and then I'll just splice onto the end of it. That seems dirty. Anyway, until someone tells me to do something else, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'd have to do this. Okay. And so dot sections dot length. And then here I do len minus 1. And then change this. I don't want to remove any items from the array. Does anyone understand? Like an array, then push inner array just isn't receiving because the outer array is not reacting. Yeah. Ah, man. I'm so jealous, Jared. I want pizza. It's a really good thing we still have pizza delivery open here. It's just about the only thing open. Well, I guess there's there's a couple restaurants. Splice. Oh yeah, and then I have to add, so the item I'm adding in place is the body. Let's see if this works. Splice len minus 1. I might have to do len minus 2. I'm actually not sure. Web workers with Vue. Not really. What? Spicy pomodoro sauce? Ooh. Sounds good, except for the cheese and sausage. No, you should ask Jared. Jared, or do you have a question about web workers? Jared might be able to help you if he's not busy eating pizza. It's 2 a.m. Is everything closed there right now? Okay, so let's try section 9. All right, save. Sweet. Oh, but it saves before the last one. It's kind of annoying. Well, I can order. I mean, I could replace the last one with the last one plus this one. That would be really dumb. So, oh, like westernized Chinese food where they like fry everything. I don't know. Do you have like American style Chinese food out there? Seems to be usually the last thing open in most cities. Like in Boston, everything closes at 2 a.m., but there are still Chinese food restaurants open till like 4 or 5 in Chinatown. All right, so update section. So it's working, but this isn't the best solution because it's adding it here, the second to the last item. I just want it to push on to the end. So, nice. What should I do? Should I do view.set? Do you think that would be a cleaner solution here? And would I use view.set from this mutation or from, yeah, probably from the mutation? It would have to be, right? Let me see. View set mutation. Vuex action versus mutation. Let me try Google. I know I don't use Google very much, but yeah, I'd need to import Vue. Oh, sweet. Not sure if that would work. Well, it's an array, so I was trying to push it. Splice. So with splice, where is it? So here I added section 9 here. This is the last one I've added, but splice is putting it right before the end because I'm not removing an item from the array with splice. I'm going to the item right before. I'm going to the last item and I'm adding an item right before it, basically. And with splice, I don't think there's a way to add it to the end because that's what push is for. And this is kind of a dirty workaround because we just want it to update in Vuex. So that's why I don't think it's the cleanest. And then I could do some more dirty stuff, like actually replace the last item. Like I could do that, and then I would pass in the last 2 items here. Or something terrible like that. Pushing will work. Yeah, I'm pushing to the inner. Well, I'm pushing to an array that's inside of an object. It's not, the array isn't at the root level. So I think that's why it's not updating with push. Like an array within an object. But it's not the array within the array within the object. It's just the array within the object. And push wasn't working when we tried it earlier. Are we talking about the same thing? Am I not understanding what you're saying? Splice -1. So I think, I mean, I might be wrong. Can splice add on to the end of the array? Oh, I didn't put JavaScript. Oh, they probably won't have an example in here. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's before index 2. And splice is going to give me an error if I put it at the very end. Move all elements. Move one element from index -2. Oh, okay, so I can use a -1 here. So I don't have to get the length. That's better. So I'll just use a -1 to reference the end. Good. Scroll back up, I missed it. Okay. Let me see, what did I miss? Move one element. Which one? Move 0 elements before index 2, insert drum. if delete count is omitted, or if its value is equal to or larger than array.length minus start. Okay, that's talking about which one's delete. Yeah, I have delete count as 0. So it's not deleting anything. I'm just, oh, further up. Okay. Here. I set index 1, inserts at index 1. I don't see it. The second section in start. Oh, okay. Start. So the index at which to start changing the array. If greater than the length of the array, start will be set to the length of the array. In this case, no element will be deleted, but the method will behave as an adding function. Okay. Cool, thank you. All right, let me try that then. That feels kind of dirty doing something greater than the length of the array. That might be just a function of how awesome JavaScript is, right? Okay. So in that case, I'm going to put length without the -1, which doesn't exist. Okay. So let's see if that works. Third. Oh, you mean the third paragraph? Okay. Let me see if this works. So I'll add a section, and this will be section 10. All right, and I'll click save. Yay, it worked. Awesome, thanks. And I mean, it's in the documentation, so it looks like it's as intended. Cool. Okay, so now this form needs to clear and close. So that's what I need to do in this method here. So what am I doing? So in save section, after it's posted, I guess here I'll just do show section is false. That's the easiest thing to do right now. And, you know, update it later. So equals false. All right. Okay. So now okay, it closes. But when I add when I add it, it opens again. Also, there needs to be another way to close this, like an arrow or something. Or cancel. I need a cancel button here. Let me make a cancel button real quick. Let me make a close section form. I mean, I could make a toggle section form. Yeah, maybe I should make just one function, like a toggle section form. Toggle section form. And this will equal or not this dot show section form. All right. And so here I would just call this dot toggle section. Oh, I forgot to call it form, but I'll do toggle section form. So oh wait, I went to the wrong thing. Okay. form. So let me add form there. Okay, so let's go to, okay, so this add section, I think that's much better than add section, is toggle section form. See, that's better naming, right? Cancel the form. Okay. Is that not the right term to use? Toggle section form. Okay. So you toggle it from here, and then, oh yeah, the cancel button. So you get save section, and then I need another button here. So VBTN. And then I'll just do in one line because I'll just have one thing. So at click equals toggle section form, and then cancel, right? To have it open. But if you don't make two buttons, why don't make two buttons? Don't I need a separate cancel button? I feel like I do need a cancel button. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I only need it if. Oh, so I'll need another if statement. Unless I wrap this in, maybe I should wrap this in a form button something. Div v if equals, oh, v else, yeah. And then this would be like that. Okay. Div. Okay, and now I just need to get rid of that v else. I mean, add section, cancel. Oh, the order will be wrong. Let me see. Okay, so I have add section. Now if I add section, it'll be cancel. And now, okay, so that works. And now clearing the form. So how do I clear the form? I feel like there should be some kind of clear function on here. Am I wrapping this in a v form? V row, v call, v text field. I don't think I'm wrapping it in a v form. But if it's in a v form, I think that there will be a clear function. Let me see. What am I using? Vuetify. At least I know Vuetensils has the clear function. It will be. Let's see, form. Okay, so clear. Validation with submit and clear. Okay, so if I type something here. Okay, that's resetting the form. Oh yeah, validate. You just have to ref the form and use their function. Okay, validate is what we're using already. So I wonder what method is exposed. So this clear method, where does that come from? Where is it? Submit clear. Oh, v.reset. Okay. Cool. So then we'll get a clear. Okay. So let me yank that. And what time is it? Oh, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, another 10 minutes. We should be able to get this done in 10 minutes. Yeah. Cool. Vuex is really nice. I think that's my favorite form validation library. All right, save section. I'm going to put it here. And okay. So this.v.reset, that's good. But here it's going to be temp section. I'm just going to copy this for right now to reset the whole thing. Where is it? Yeah. So this dot temp section. What do you say? You are supposed to say that when someone is waking you up and not when you're working. What do you mean? I don't understand. Maybe I think I missed the context on that one. Okay, save section. Da, da, da. That's good. Oh yeah, my front end. So, oh yeah, I'm not calling this from anywhere. Let me call this clear. I should call it like clear section form. Yeah. So clear section form, I'll call it from here. So this dot clear section form. Oh, 10 more minutes. Okay, so under save section, what about cancel or toggle section form? So I should say if I guess not this dot show section form, then I'll call oh wait, so if they're closing the section form, meaning if it's true, then I'll call the clear function. So every time they close it, it gets cleared. Is that what someone expects, you think? When you close it, it gets cleared? I don't know. Maybe. That's easy enough to take out. So let me add section 12. I'll call this something else. Vuex. Okay, but now let me cancel. Okay, so now let me add. And it's cleared. Sweet. Vuex. Okay. And goal to learn Vuex. Let me see if that saves. Save. Sweet. Oh yeah, I don't have the goal displaying anywhere here yet, but that's okay. Awesome. I'm glad that worked. So yeah, I got these saving and updating. That's good. So what I need to do next time is I need to add icons here. So an X and a pencil, or a rubbish barrel and a pencil. And then so I can edit and delete sections. I also have to decide, so I'm not sure if I want to edit in a form here. VPN, this is Vuetify. I thought Bootstrap Vue. Yeah, Bootstrap Vue is fine. I mean, they're both good, I think. I will say though that Vuetify has a lot more components. And some of them, depending on what you need, like Bootstrap is pretty straightforward and easy to use. But like, look at Vuetify's calendar. If it will load, there are just so many things you can do just with the calendar. If you need a lot of these features in your app, then it's a really comprehensive framework. And also the calendar has all these different things. They have really comprehensive events. So when you click on a day or if you right click on it, you get all kinds of information. It has this weekly view. It also has a daily view. And then they have automatically scroll when the form is out of your site after opening. I should do that. That's true. I'm going to add that. And also they have lazy loading. Where's the other one? Skeleton loaders. Yeah, they have some really advanced stuff in this framework. And then another thing is it's just two completely different design styles that look kind of a little similar sometimes. But you know, Bootstrap obviously uses their own, and then Vuetify uses the material design framework. So they're different. Also, the way that you use their Sass variables. Yeah, there's basically a bunch of differences. But if you're building a small or medium application, it might not even matter to you. Yeah, I love some of these components like this. It's awesome. The only thing I wish Vuetify had, or Vue in general, was some better draggable features for certain things, like their lists. That would be nice. But overall, I think it's a pretty good framework. What did you just say? You said automatically scroll. I'm going to add that to my issues right now for the repo, so I remember to do it. So new issue. Or no, I'll add it here actually, because then I can turn it into an issue. So let's see. On which page? On no, display curriculum page, when section form is opened, screen should scroll to that form. Okay, and I do have to fix the design in general, and I'm probably going to fix that in between streams, because like this is smushed up at the very bottom, and then these are all smushed. Even these two sections are smushed with each other. The design isn't great on here, so I might just try to tweak that a little bit in between streams, and feel free to give me advice or anything if you want. Yeah, Vuetify is great. I'm working on a course on Vuetify actually that will hopefully come out soon. It's been quite a while in the making because of some hiccups that I've had. But it'll be a free course, and I'll announce it on my channel whenever it's done. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to live stream again at least next Friday. I think Friday night's a good time for this since we're all in lockdown. So I'll stream next Friday. If I can sneak in a stream during the week, I will. But I will be live on Sunday doing Python. If anyone here likes Python, I'll be doing Code Wars challenges with someone. So hope to see you there for that. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And feel free to give me any feedback that you want in the comments or on this repo. Have a good night, everyone.